Here we are, honey. At this time of night, the graveyard might be scary. Hold my hand. That'll make it better. We're here because I need to explain something, and words alone do not suffice. Let's start walking. It'll become clearer along the way. Over here lay the people I want to show you. See these names? For you, they don't ring a bell, but these people were our helpers, our employees and friends. Tom and Jenny over here were our gardener and cook. Jenny was kind of clueless, so I had to play wing woman for Tom. They were saving for an apartment together. They went missing, along with you. Kevin just started working for us as a truck driver. His grandfather was so proud that he got his license and we had a vacancy, so he gave his grandson a job. The boy knew nothing of my true nature, yet still, he ended up here. His mother even fainted during the funeral. You'll recognize the grave over there. I had not met Harold until you wanted him to be your best man. But I can see why you two were close. He spoke so well of you during our wedding. Oh, sweetheart, I know it's tough. I'm here for you. There you go. Nice and safe in my arms. Let it all out. Darling, what are you muttering? Your fault? What do you mean it's your fault? No, don't think that. This was not your doing. You did not kill these people. You are not in control of your actions. You are a tool in the hands of someone else. Honey, you don't understand how severe hypnosis is. For you, there was no other option but to follow the will of your kidnapper. It's them you should blame, not yourself. I know it feels like your fault. I know it feels like you were responsible, but that is nothing more than a feeling. In reality, you aren't responsible, and I know you would do everything you could to prevent something like this. You know that, right? No need to apologize. Your feelings are valid. I just want you to know that you're a good man. Don't you dare ever forget that. Yes, we can stay like this as long as you like. We can keep hugging until you feel better. You stopped crying. Are you okay? Good. That's good. There's one more thing I wanted to show you. Do you want to see it? Just a bit longer in my arms. Of course. How could I say no to that? Yeah, you've calmed down? Okay, then we can move on. But I have to warn you. The last part isn't going to be comfortable either. Here it is. And you're not imagining it. It really is your grave. When you were taken, there was no trace to follow. There was no ransom note. your corpse never showed up. But after a year, I had lost hope. So the only thing left to do was give you a proper farewell. But then you came back, and I nearly killed you. You don't understand, sweetheart. The night of our confrontation, I could have easily killed you with my shot. It wasn't mercy, good-heartedness, or realization of your identity that stayed my hand. It was vengeance. I wanted to make your killers suffer. I wanted to see despair in their eyes before they breathed their last breath. I was so angry, and I didn't think clearly. I didn't even recognize your voice. If your hood didn't come off, you would be in that grave now. You're right. It didn't come to that. I've been telling you not to beat yourself up for this tragedy, and now I'm doing it myself. Thank you. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Honey, I want you to know this will not continue. We will not see our friends murdered anymore, and I can guarantee this because your kidnapper has been caught. My friends in the Vampire Council found a clue in your car, which led them to the lair of the kidnapper. Earlier tonight, they ambushed him and captured him. It turns out our foe is an old enemy of mine. He is a monstrous vampire who treats humans as cattle and tools. He and creatures like him commit heinous crimes. His sire was the same. Vampire society condemns monsters like them, and we hunt them to end their killing sprees. Decades ago, I was sent to slay his sire, and I succeeded. Now it's his turn to stand trial. This time, though, I need your help. I need you to be a witness to convict him. Otherwise, the prosecution might not have enough evidence. Yes, it is a strong case. However, there are a few punishments a vampiric court can deal out. Vampires cannot be imprisoned because we can escape any prison. We're strong enough to break through bunkers, and we can turn into mist. With those two skills, basically no cage can contain us. So, a court can only punish severe crimes with exile or capital punishment. Our enemy is already isolated from other vampires. Exile will mean nothing to him. You can guess which option is left. Darling, please look at what he has done. I also wish to lock him up forever, but that's not possible. He will continue to slaughter. He will continue being a threat to us. Only if we convict him can we truly have peace again. Please, honey, I want to happily ever after with you. I don't want to lose you because we made a mistake at this moment. Sure, take your time. The trial isn't until tomorrow night. Faster than you thought. Well, the court has to keep the accused unconscious until the start of the trial. Otherwise, he'll escape. So there's quite an urgency to these trials, but you still have tomorrow to consider. So don't stress about making a decision right now. Let's go home and worry about this issue tomorrow.